Thanks for tuning in to Eskimo TV. My name is Jason Escamilla, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Good Place, Season 3, Episode 7, which is called The Worst Use of Possible Free Will. We see that they go through flashbacks, and I really liked it because we kind of got to revisit the premise of the first season. It was really interesting to see our characters in what they thought was the good place at that time, and to see the interactions that they all had. Also, I thought her and Chidi were really funny. This episode in general had lots of funny laugh out loud moments. Some of my favorite ones are when Eleanor tells Michael, "Can you believe my high school voted me to die young unsuccessfully?" And Michael's like, "Well, you did die young unsuccessfully." She's like, fair point. There's a funny part where Chidi in The Good Place is trying to decide between two dogs and ends up with a violent owl, which was extremely funny, especially now that we know that that wasn't the good place. It's like Michael set that up to punish Chidi for his indecisiveness. There was a lot of really funny moments throughout this episode. There's a part where Eleanor is telling Michael, "You know, you can't stop us, we're in love, and true love can't be crushed by anything." And Michael's like, "What about a giant elephant? That'll definitely crush you." That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. There was so many funny moments in this episode. I think this episode is probably my favorite one in this third season. I really enjoyed it a lot. Another scene I really liked is when Michael takes Eleanor back to reboot 444, and it's just randomly Chidi's inside of this purple bubble, and you're like, what the hell is going on? He's like, "Oops, wrong reboot. It's actually reboot 445. That's funny, because I'm just super curious and what led up to this purple bubble. That was funny. There's a scene where Michael and Eleanor are at the library, and the librarian says, "You need to leave because the second this place closes, they like to shoot porn here." And I thought it was kind of funny. I didn't think it was like super laugh out loud funny, but the moment that got me was the second time that joke is used at the restaurant. I totally did not expect it. Michael and Eleanor having a conversation, different place, different location, same day as, the same time they were in the library, and this other person says, "You need to leave, this place closes in a little bit, and as soon as it closes, they like to shoot porn here." I thought that was such a funny, okay, what are the odds of that happening? And Eleanor is just like, "Oh, of course, we gotta leave." Normal excuse for why you can't stay past 7 o'clock at places. They should use that for places that want to get rid of their customers, even if it's not true. Just tell them that. That way everyone, hopefully, will leave. But I thought that this was a good episode. I thought that it was funny. Thought it had a lot of great moments. I'm going to give this episode of The Good Place an A. I love talking about The Good Place, but one thing I love more is talking about The Good Place with you. So leave a comment and let me know what you thought about this episode. Or you can also leave a question if you have something you'd like to ask about what happened in this episode. You can also follow me on social media at EskimoTV. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And as always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more icy and chilly Eskimo TV reviews.